What's up guys, today in this video I have a really fast Barclays Premier League squad builder, as you can tell by the title, and this squad is worth roughly 80k and should cost you maximum of 100k on Xbox 360. And I do apologise for not uploading in such a long time. I've been pretty busy recently and I'm likely to be quite busy in a few coming months. So let's get this squad underway. And in the goalkeeping position, the fastest goalkeeper in the Premier League is Loris, and I think he really deserves that because he's very quick off his line in the Premier League and he has saved Tottenham quite a few times with how fast he's been off his line. So in the right centre back position is Chiriquez, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He literally came from nowhere this year and joined Tottenham. I never heard of him before this year, but he's just the fastest centre back in the Premier League, so he has to be included in this squad builder. Now the second centre back is actually a Silva and it is Mariappa. And you can also get players like Kabul, and I would probably suggest to you to get Luiz because he's only, I think, 2 slower than Mariappa if I'm correct, but he's just as good as, and he will provide a bit more solidity to the defence, so I would strongly suggest that you get Luiz instead of him. So in the right back position is Kyle Walker, as you might know. Not really any competition at the right back in the Premier League, and he's very fast, and another Tottenham player. So 3 Tottenham players already, so they have quite a fast team if you think about it. Now in the left back position we do have Gael Clichy, 88 pace, not bad, and I'd probably say he's the best left back in the Premier League from what I've experienced as well, so no arguments there. Definitely go with Clichy. Left mid, it is Sterling with that 91 pace. I don't really like him, to be honest. His weak star foot isn't great at all. He seems quick, but he's just not that effective, and he doesn't actually do that much in front of goal. So in defensive mid is Ramirez. Ramirez has 88 pace. He's actually a really good defensive mid, probably one of the best that I've used in the Premier League, although you can get Fernandinho, who is just as good as him, but he is 5 slower unless you prefer pace. So in right mid it is this guy Walcott, who is the second fastest, well, joint second fastest player in the game, because there's a new guy called Bolly who is the fastest. I believe he has 97 pace, which is insane, but Walcott does have 96 pace, and I've added a hawk to him because it will slightly increase his pace, I believe, and also increase his shot. Maybe it's better to increase a card like Hunter to him where his shot will improve, because he isn't the greatest at shooting and he isn't that clinical in front of goal in this game from what I've experienced. Now moving on to the cam position, it is someone new, kind of, and he did actually play in a left mid position last year, and it's Nzogbia. He's not actually new, he's been at Aston Villa for quite a few years now, but he was actually a left mid slash left winger last year and converted to a cam. Surprisingly, he's the fastest natural cam in the Premier League. You could get a striker and convert him to cam like Hernandez or whatever, but he's a natural cam, so I'll suggest going with him. He's actually not bad, and he's actually cheap because he sells for about his discard price. So Nzogbia is the man in the cam, one of the fastest. And in the 2 strike positions, as you might know, it is going to be Eto'o, who has 91 pace, joined Chelsea this year. A decent striker. His shot is quite lethal. I wouldn't say he's a finesse type of guy, I would say he's more of a blazer, but he's actually really good in this game. 84 rated, and he's not actually that expensive anymore. He's probably one of the most expensive players in the team though, so if you're looking to cut your costs, you can get another striker from the Premier League. And Remy is the final striker with 91 pace, 73 shooting and 81 heading. So this guy is also pretty decent as well. His stats are slightly similar to Eto'o, sorry about that, but he's actually not as good as him. So I'd actually suggest that you get Eto'o ahead of Remy if you're choosing one of them. And that is the team complete, guys. This team will cost you 80k on Xbox 360 and should cost you no more than 100k if you're buying players for their buy now price. So that is the squad complete. Tell me what you think about this squad. So I hope you like this squad, and there will hopefully be some more soon, and I'll probably try my best to upload at least once a week. So thanks for watching this squad builder, and I'll stay for some highlights. So guys, if you enjoyed this squad builder and would like to see more of these types of squad builders or any other squad builder, please drop me a like and also leave me a comment in the comment section about what type of squad builders you'd like to see. Also follow me on Twitter at Flashback Gaming Now I'm going to be talking about this squad. I did score some pretty amazing goals with this squad, and it was actually very fun to play with. So if you've got around 80 to 100k spare on Ultimate Team on the Xbox 360 console, then I would suggest you getting this team, but maybe making a few changes. Now I'm going to quickly talk about the changes that you could make to this team and why. I would simply replace Mariappa with Luis. They are basically the same speed. Luis is so overpowered in this game, probably one of the best centre backs in the Premier League, and he is roughly the same price as Mariappa, so that won't change too much on the price, so that is actually a good thing. You could also replace Sterling with any left mid in the Premier League. I'd replace him because he's not that effective in the game, didn't score much for me, and I just don't really like him, to be honest. Maybe that's just my personal opinion, and maybe it's because he's playing in a left mid role. You could also change Remy if you prefer another Premier League striker, but I would suggest you to keep Eto'o, because Eto'o was pretty lethal for me when playing with this team. And I would keep Lloris in goal. He's one of the fastest goalkeepers in the Premier League. He's fast off his line, although you could probably get Cech, who's just as good as him, in goal, but the defense seems alright. Ramirez is good in defensive mid, although you could get Fernandinho. You could get another right mid instead of Walcott if you want a bit more strength, someone like Valencia. I would keep Eto'o. Also Nzogbia, you can simply replace him with any cam in the Premier League. Although I didn't find Nzogbia that bad when I was playing with him, it was actually pretty solid. And I hope you guys enjoyed this squad builder, and please drop this video a like for more, and thank you for watching Flashback Gaming.